This is a quick video because I've just seen something I'd never actually, I've heard about, but I've never really seen or been involved in. It was a self-ponage on comments, so I'm going to read some comments out. I won't mention the gentleman's actual name, because I don't think it's appropriate. I ain't paying any Jizya to a global caliphate. This is what the islamofascists are working towards. It's funny how they love to migrate to the West, but shout kuffir out of Muslim lands. The one that made me pause was a silent demo in London against Geert Wilders, the Dutch filmmaker who made a documentary that radical Muslims don't like. They were threatening him with death. The sign said, "Freedom, go to hell," when of course they are allowed to demonstrate by those freedoms. Now, if you know me, I'm a bit finicky about representing and a bit of, not necessarily truth but accuracy. And so I put a comment on this. I said, you're being slightly misleading, slightly was in quotation marks, about Geert Wilders. He's a Dutch politician who advocates the banning of the Quran, taxing women who wear headscarves for religious reasons, banning immigration from Muslim majority countries and banning the building of mosques. He's not just a filmmaker. You make him sound like Theo van Gogh. He is in fact a vile politician. I stand by all of that. The man replied, by the way, if you remove the word advocates, change Quran to Christian Bible, force women to wear headscarves, banning immigration from pretty much any country and banning the building of any religious place of worship other than a mosque, you'd be in Saudi Arabia. Welcome to 7th century values, where women must be accompanied by a male relative, women aren't allowed to drive, and barbaric punishments are the order of the day. Oh please, now tell us what happened to Theo van Gogh. My reply was, so you're saying that Geert Wilders is morally equivalent to the Saudi regime and its ultra-conservative Wahhabist version of Islam? Doesn't say much for Geert Wilders, does it? He has 7th century morals as well. So in fact, he's worse than I thought. Thank you for correcting me. Anyway, I thought wonderful. The man's argued that he's not a fan of Islam or Islamofascists as he calls it. I correct his thing that Geert Wilders is not what as innocent as he made him sound. And then he says, well, actually Geert Wilders' policies are the same as those in Saudi Arabia, which is like saying I want to live in the most repressive and horrendous state in the world. So the man's a politician. I think he's part of the current Dutch coalition. I might be wrong there, but basically this man, Geert Wilders, is a serious politician, and yet he's advocating things that wouldn't go down badly in Saudi Arabia as a moral system. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious that the man had corrected me, pointed out things, but basically pointed out that Geert Wilders was like a Saudi Arabian politician in reverse. Anyway, just a thought.